For me personally, it started with a change of my heart. Went to a conference, and the speaker of a seminar workshop, first question he asked, if your church ceased to exist, would your community weep? It was during that time that we did the 40 Days of Community Spiritual Growth Journey through Saddleback Church with Rick Warren. And one of the things that we were challenged to do was to walk across the street or do something in our neighborhood. We decided to take that fancy bus tour that Salem Leadership Foundation puts on, and as we rode through the town and through the city and through the neighborhoods and just began to discover the great need. It was also at that time that I finally listened to Sam. He'd been urging me, why don't you get to know Swegle School, and why don't you build a relationship there?
It was a very odd phone call for me. In the midst of all the hustle and bustle of school, they said, this guy from the church across the street. And I'm kind of like, oh, God, I got enough stuff to do. I'll get back to him, And so I let it sit for a couple days and then said, hi, my name's Phil Decker, what's up? Anything we can do to help you guys out? For real? I'm a practical guy, so I figured, well, let's see if they can help us out with a real urgent need, which was to get a new safe playground for our kids.
We put on a pancake breakfast and invited the whole neighborhood.
It brought in $3,000. It also was the stage for an incredible pancake eating contest. And then after that, just started to brainstorm on what other things could we do to support each other. We've worked together on soccer goals. He's had some of his congregants come out and help paint our gym. We've done things such as, Thanksgiving baskets. In addition, we are fortunate to have the support of a lightning rod, Carrie Mayhew, and she usually comes in with some lightning rod type of idea, like, hey, want to collaborate with the Cascade Surge or the backpack and school supply giveaway. And then what I'm really thrilled about is the support for really the mission of the school, which is kids to grow academically and be prepared for a solid future. And we have, I think it's 3 years running now, a study buddy group.
We have now anywhere from 8 to 12 volunteers every Wednesday that in small huddles working with students on their homework and math and reading, and have some fun game time stuff too and build relationship.
Pastor Larry, by the way, has been a volunteer at Study Buddies for several years, and he doesn't just talk the talk, he also walks the walk.
One of the teachers talked to one of our volunteers, and there was a student that she was really excited. He had aced his first test ever, and she was just saying he never even comes close to passing a test, let alone ace it. That just fires our volunteers up. We're helping a kid succeed.
Our most recent venture, which is becoming really exciting, is Pastor Larry and his congregation reaching out to Swegle staff members. And I hear lots of positive comments. People that go, wow, it feels great to be appreciated. You should have seen what I got, I got a $15 gift certificate. Well, I got a basket of cookies. So now there's a little healthy competition of who got what.
Staff members have said, nobody's paid attention to Swegle like this ever. And we just feel like Christian Center has adopted us. From pancakes and a playground to study buddies, and of course we became a CaN center in the midst of all of that, and that really helped us.
I'm really impressed with the Christian Center's broader vision, the plans to create a forever home for foster children in our neighborhood, the camp that they already have for foster children in the summertime, and then that vision for really providing the church as community center.
The people at Christian Center just love Swegle, and I think one of the reasons why is they love Phil. When Phil visits our congregation from time to time and gives us an update or requests some help, when he comes up onto the platform, somebody will shout out the chant of Swegle Elementary School, Swegle, and then everybody else responds, Eagles, and it's just a sign of the camaraderie and the relationship that's there. Our motive is the same as Jesus. He served everybody. Serving in a school is not just declaration of the gospel, it's demonstration of the gospel.
There's an expression from my tradition called Tikkun Olam, which means healing the world, and doing mitzvot, or doing good deeds. That it's not just a mindset, it's not just what's in your heart, but it's your deeds in the world. part of the subtext to our collaboration has been this interfaith piece. And I think that's part of what makes our collaboration strong. People that are going out and embarking on a journey like this between a school and a faith community, you know, it makes sense to have a cup of coffee together, to sit down, to go out to Best Teriyaki. You have to treat me
I owe
next
you
time.
one.
You
Yes,
owe me
I
one,
owe.
yeah. And to just spend some time together, because I think that the relationship of the leadership is going to be key to making it work. And if it wasn't for the Christian Center, it would feel more as though the school is going it alone.
One of my great joys as a pastor in the Swegle and McKay neighborhood is I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that if Christian Center ceased to exist, Swegle would weep.